Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Muse. How was your Christmas? Oh, ours was so blissful. We sat around all day. Of course, I ordered my dinner from the grocery store, but I still had to heat it all up. Took just about as much time as it did to actually make everything. The only good thing about it was um, it cost a lot less to do it that way, so that was awesome. For $100, we're still eating leftovers, and we will. We spent $99 for a family, feeds 6 to 8, and let me tell you I cannot see, I'm so sorry. I'll even have enough for New Year's, so we're gonna put some in the freezer. We have a whole pan of mashed potatoes left. Of course, they did forget our gravy, which really irritated me because we are super gravy people. If you can't tell by all of this. We love our gravy in this house. So I would be going to the store and getting some turkey gravy packets and making turkey gravy for New Year's. Um, oh, I hate it when people mess with their hair and stuff online, but it's really annoying when you're doing a live and you just see this thing. So anyway, back to it. So how was your Christmas? What did you do? Uh, we sat around and we watched a movie with dinner and we had a good time. We just chilled all day. It was phenomenal. Of course, yesterday we had to make up for it with all the work we did, and now I'm a little sore and tired, but that is okay. Um, okay. Why doesn't my title ever show? Somebody got my title? My title never shows, and I always forget because I start talking. Okay, here is one thing I wanted to tell everybody. My book that has come out, you can pre-order. It is on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. You can either look up Peanuts Big Game apostrophe S and find it, or you can just type in Ginger Hopper and this will pop up. It is being released January 4th, I believe it is. So when you pre order on January 4th, your copy will be mailed out to you. Everyone keeps asking me to read the book to them. I have been instructed that it is not a good idea that I read this online to you. So I can, however, the little part on the back that is about the book. So I will read that part to you real quick before we get started. Peanut and his friends have waited all year to see if they could make it to the All Star game. This was the baseball game of the year. Everyone wanted to play in this game, but only the best out of all the teams got to play in this game. When the away team had such poor sportsmanship, Peanut couldn't understand how they got to play. Having poor sportsmanship is never your best. So there is the little information about the book. I hope that you will all log on and order a copy for your niece, nephew, kids, whatever. That would be great. Okay, so still nobody in the comments have put up what my title was today. Why can't I remember this? Something about how do you heal? That's it. How do you heal? So that depends. Okay, how do you heal from a cut? We talk about this quite often, you guys. And the reason why we are going back to it today is because I was a little late this morning because I was speaking with somebody who got me fired up. Okay. Um, not to give out any information about this particular person, they just went through a divorce. Their divorce is final. And first week, the child was supposed to go with co parent for a week, 5 days, something like that, whatever it was. And co parent said, well, I can't take the child that long. So mom is like, hey, what, you know, I try to make these arrangements for you and you agreed to all this and now you can't take him. Okay, that's great. Okay, it's not that the mom did not want to have the child there. The mom was okay with keeping the child. The problem is they're moving out of their house. They just had to move into a temporary home. They just got the divorce done. School is on break right now. Mom has a cut. Okay. She has a wound and she's trying to heal that wound. And every time it looks like the scabs are starting to finally fade a little bit to where they're almost starting to itch and you want to pick them, something cuts it open again. Okay. How do you heal? And then you have people saying, you need to do what's best for the child. You need to do this. You need to do that. Okay, stop. I love you, but stop giving advice to these people who are wounded. How do you heal? I hope you cannot hear my stomach growling. How do you heal from a wound that is so severe? Hmm? That's what this is about. There are so many people that have wounds that are from years ago. Okay, this is a new thing for this person. She doesn't know which antiseptic is going to work on that cut because she doesn't realize how deep that cut is. I mean, the marriage has been years and years and years. And of course, all marriages start out good. But there's a saying 50-50 in a marriage. Wrong. That is wrong. Okay, I'm going to call out the elephant in the room. If you're giving 50% in your marriage, you can guarantee it's going to fail. It's just how it is. You need to be giving 100%. You both need to be giving 100% because if you're giving 50% and they're giving 50%, where's the other 50%? It's like, okay, this 50% I'm here with you, the other 50% I'm not with you. No, it has to be 100%. 100% of the time, I am for you. I am helping you. I am covering you. I am loving you. And it goes the other way too. Because every now and then, this person's going to be down, and they're going to be hurting, and they're going to be in pain. And so now all of a sudden, you need to give 120% because they're only giving 80%. And you come back in and you lift them up. That's what a marriage is about. That is how a marriage stays together. So when you have one person giving 50%, and this other person realizes, hey, this isn't working out. I better give 80%. And this person gives 40. So this person gives 90. And then this person gives 30. And this person's doing it all 100%, taking care of the bills, taking care of the kid, doing all the errands, cooking all the dinners, working a job, doing all the things, being a single parent in a marriage. That one just goes away. So now you're doing exactly what you've been doing the whole time, doing everything. But now this one over here says, well, I need to look good, or I need to go see my kid, or I need to do this, I need to do that, and coming in and looking like the good person. Everybody's been through it. Anybody who's been through a divorce has been through that. But here's the problem. This person over here who's been doing it all the whole time has gotten cut after cut after cut after cut after cut the whole marriage. Well, ever since the 50-50 started out weighing. And they're full of wounds. They're full of pain. Not that this other one isn't hurting. I mean, they have their own issues. That's why they weren't giving 100% to begin with. They're out of the picture, okay? So we're talking about this person. The one that is guiding and taking care of everybody and everything. How is this person going to continue taking everything on? And now you have more to take on. You've been doing it all along anyway. But now you've taken on this empty, horrible feeling in the pit of your stomach that I gave my best. Why wasn't it good enough? And now I have everybody telling me, well, don't do this because that's going to hurt the child. Don't do that because it's going to hurt the child. Well, think about the child. Think about what the hell do you think I've been doing this whole time? I've been thinking about this child. Forgive my language. I get so fired up about this. Okay. The child is the reason why I breathe. Okay, just so you know, this has nothing to do with me. This is not my story, but I still get fired up because whatever you love so much and whatever you're so passionate about, and you've done everything you can to keep it all together, and it didn't work. And now you're on this life preserver and you're trying to stay afloat. And now you have everybody else in the outside world saying, you need to do this, you don't do that, you need to do this, don't do that. The air is slowly sinking out of that life preserver. Yet another cut comes in. What do you do? I'm going to tell you. You tell everybody stop. You can say it with tears in your eyes. You can say it with anger in your voice. I don't care. But you need to heal you. You need to tell the world, wait. I don't want a divorce. Not that I didn't need the divorce in this particular situation, whatever it is. Who's getting hot here? The thing is, this isn't what I would have chosen for my life. I would have chosen a blissful marriage forever. Okay, it doesn't always work out that way. I don't care how good of a Christian you are, how much you believe in marriage forever. Sometimes it doesn't work. It takes two people in a marriage, two, both at 100%. If that's not happening, it's not going to work. If it doesn't work, you need to tell the world stop. I am wounded. I hurt. I'm confused. I have a new life, a new pattern that I have to figure out. And am I going to do things wrong? Absolutely. And probably in the first month, I'm going to do probably 75% of the things wrong. Because even though I've been doing it the whole time, I have to continue doing all of it, but different. It's like a train, it jump tracks. I've got to do all the same things, but now it's in a new environment. It's in a new area. It's surrounded by new people. It's a whole new world. Tell me, have you ever been to Disneyland, Disney World? When you enter that park or any theme park, if you've ever been to a theme park, you're on the outside, you're driving to it, right? Got the car loaded up, you're all excited, we're gonna get there, we're gonna get there. And as you're driving up, you can all of a sudden from the distance, you can see a roller coaster or you can see a tower or whatever. And you see all this stuff and you can see it and you know it's getting closer and closer and closer. And then all of a sudden you're there and you're in this ginormous parking lot and you know you're at the finish line, you're almost there. You walk in, you buy your ticket, you cross the line. It's like you're in a whole new world. Everything that was behind you on the way there is gone. You're not thinking about the road that got you there. You're not thinking about what you saw in your sights. You're not, you're just, you're, you're going to the first ride or you're going to the first thing you see that's so cool. Okay, it's the same thing when you're going through something painful, and it doesn't have to be a divorce, but that's the same thing when you go through something. It may not be exciting on that road and seeing the roller coaster off in a distance, but look at that analogy. You know what's coming, you can see it. It's getting closer and closer to finally there, and you cross in. Guys, whether it's a good time or bad time, it's a whole new world. Show some grace to people that are going through things. Don't bombard them with, you need to do this, you need to do that. This is how it's supposed to be. Watch for this, watch out for that. Just let me stand there for a minute. Give me 30 days to stand there and learn how to breathe the new air and to look at all the new normals, to find my way through the navigation of I've never been here before. I have to find, where do I turn? It's like a GPS. Where do I go? What do I do? But most of all, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make wrong turns. Pray for me, love me, be patient with me. Let me heal. And guys, again, this isn't about me. I'm speaking for other people right now. I'm speaking this as if I was other people or other persons going through something so traumatic that doesn't seem traumatic. Everybody gets divorced nowadays. Shame on the world. But it's something that people go through. Just maybe you've been through it, so you think you're all superior and you know what to do. You've never been in their shoes. You've never had the same cut that they have had. The bandages will not look the same either. Take the time and heal. Feel what you need to feel. Take 30 days. Kick, scream, cuss. I wouldn't recommend that, but whatever. Do what you have to do to get through it. Get through it. And once you're through it, and this doesn't have to be divorce, this particular thing was about divorce. This can be anything that you're feeling pain through. Whatever it is, take 30 days. Figure it out. Find your new normal. Find what is right for you and move forward. But no matter what you're doing, excuse me, no matter what you're doing, whether you're healing, guys, you may still need to heal from when you were a teenager. So many people don't take the time to heal because so many people are telling them what to do and where to go and how to do it. And you never truly figure out where your pain is deep down inside of you. And you've never got to experience picking that scab off yourself. You never got to experience taking the bandage off and see if it's healed yet. Instead, you've had to jump right into the next thing. Oh, that wound is still there. Put another bandage on it. Keep going. That's how people end up in a situation like, what is my life's purpose? Where did I go wrong? Why couldn't I have done this that many years ago? The reason is because you did not take the time to heal. Take the time. If you're going through it now, excuse me, if you're going through it now, take the time now. Get off this video, get on your knees, say a prayer, start healing now. Feel the feelings now. If these wounds and things are from moons ago, take the time to go back within, go through all those layers, and you may not even know. Like I know I have this wound. I know there's pain there. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what started this. I don't know why I feel this way. If that's the case, then this is what you do. You get online and you go to withgingerhopper.com. That's my website, withgingerhopper.com, one word, withgingerhopper.com. On there, you can click on the 15-minute session with me. I will talk to you and we will find a way for you to figure out why you feel the way you do. We'll find out if I'm a right fit for you to help you through this, pulling off the bandages, or I can refer you to many people I know who may be going through what you went through and help take those labels off, the bandages off. I said labels because in my head I'm thinking, no more labels. You don't need to be labeled as a divorced person. You don't need to be labeled as someone who's bipolar. You don't need to be labeled as someone who has never made anything of their life. Okay. I know this video was a little bit long, but I really feel passionate about it. And I really feel that people need to understand that you don't have to carry the wounds your entire life. And I'm not telling you to shut out the world. I'm telling you to hang up your closed sign. The store is closed for the moment. We're remodeling. We're remodeling within. Give me 30 days to heal. Okay? I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow right here, 9:30 on the Morning Muse. I love you.